Ooh, hello everybody. The All Blacks are currently doing the haka. Wallabies doing the boomerang. It's all on. Bledisloe 2. James Slipper's looking pretty steely here. How is everybody doing? I'm joined by Mum and Dad.
Hey troops.
Hey everybody.
How's everybody doing? Predictions?
Close.
Close? You reckon the Wallabies are going to be peed off about last week and they're going to want to get some revenge?
They could end our reign tonight after what happened last week. I think the All Blacks will win, but it won't. It'll be close. It won't be much.
What do you reckon, Mum?
Well, on the way over here, they had some Aussie guys talking on the radio, and he said the Aussies were absolutely shattered by the
Last week,
referee's,
yeah.
call, and he doesn't think they've got it in them to come back.
I think they got it.
I think that it'll be a good game, and I think they'll come back.
I guess it could go one of either way.
One
It's
either way.
so deflating
That's right.
that you can't get yourself back up for it, or
Yeah.
so frustrating that you just are, burning to get back at it.
I think this will be a real motivator for them after watching Rennie's interview the other day. I think they'll be up for this.
I think they'll be.
I think we'll win, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does turn. It'll be close. I just know it'll be close. I just hope we can win. I think we will, but I wouldn't be surprised if these guys push us all the way.
Oh, they'll push us. I'm sure of that.
I haven't quite had kickoff yet. I'll let you guys know when my stream hits go time, but I can see Sinead's in, Jez is in, Jules is nervous, nice food takeaways back in the ABs. And Alex is here, Olivier, distracted man, Tony. Right, we've had kickoff.
I'm nervous.
Nervous. I am 10 seconds in. Remember, I'm streaming it rather than watching on the telly, so good chance I'm behind some people. Gaspar, mate, how's it going? What's Gaz's take on the ref this week or last week?
Last week, 6 out of 10.
37 seconds difference or so, fair enough. Old Odd Jobs, €2 says good morning from sunny Dublin. Morning, mate. How's it going?
Yeah.
Here goes Jed Holloway. He's away. He's brought down. I'm glad to hear Dublin is sunny this morning. I watched a game from the RDS. Well, the game was being played at the RDS. I wasn't there. This morning, my time, with my brekkie. Right, Sinead's already saying to watch up, so something dramatic must be about to happen. It's a penalty to the ABs. What's happened there? Dalton was sprawled on the ground for a second. Looks like a turnover.
What happened?
But cheers, Mr. Old On Jobs. Appreciate
He's
it.
going to look.
Tackle.
High tackle, maybe?
Just wait and see what happens.
Blair man, things are good. Rugby's on. We're a minute into it. Oh wait, I was supposed to ask Tony, are you at the game? Or are you still recovering from COVID? I think he was joking about sunny Dublin. He might be right. It didn't look too bad from the game I watched this morning.
Tipped him over. That's what happened.
He fell on them.
Pat, how's it going?
You watch, he's tipped him over.
Ooh, oh yeah. At least he doesn't land like on his neck or anything.
Yes, that's right.
Gonna have a lot of feeling in this game, says
Oh,
Sinead.
yeah.
He should have gone back before. He left it a bit late to go back and have a look at it.
First look,
not
they
good.
lift them. And then...
One of the All Blacks did that something similar last week.
That was Lomax.
Didn't we get away with it though? He didn't get carded, right?
No,
he got penalised.
He got penalised.
So, at least he seemed like it looks like he was
that-
was threatening to land on his neck, but then he kind of comes down a bit more flat.
This is a little bit worse, I think, than
You
last
reckon?
week. I think so. It's because they tipped him right over.
April Tui, kia ora. How's it going?
And 2 of them, look at that, wow.
He tipped him on his shoulder, so I think they'll be alright. Might be a yellow
At
card.
worst,
It needs
it's
to
a
be at least a
yellow. At
penalty.
worst, it's a yellow.
Yeah.
It's probably either that or a penalty.
Penalty. I
can't-
think it should be a penalty at least.
You can't give a red for that.
Not a
Technically
red,
out
but
of
it needs to
isolation
be a
today, I
yellow.
thought you shouldn't go. Fair enough, mate.
Should be-
Nobody likes seeing cards
Don't
this
know.
early, but
No.
you leave it to the ref. That's the thing. You put yourself in the ref's hands
Yes.
with anything.
Yes.
It's going to be a card.
Oh dear.
Yellow.
I'm not surprised.
Number 4.
He just made the break as well on Holloway.
That'll help us.
Yeah, we don't want it to be.
You don't want to see a
No.
card that early in
No,
the
you
game, do you?
don't.
I thought Lomax was lucky not to get one last
He
week.
was.
very
He was
not
really
to get
lucky.
one.
Now, do you reckon Dalton was really winded, or he was just like, I'll just lie down just for a minute, just to make sure they have a look at it? Because players are doing that a lot more now.
It's disappointing if that's happened.
It happens a lot now. I've got no idea about this one, but
No.
it happens a lot. If they want the TMO to look at it, you're better off having a wee lie down just to make sure they go, oh, I better go back and check that.
It certainly wasn't good.
No. Shane, mate, time is 2:35 on the match clock. Natural talents rooting for New Zealand as the Pumas wouldn't have a real chance of winning the comp even if Australia wins with a bonus point. Yeah, the Pumas are in a pretty much mathematical only situation. Aussie locks, eh, Jamie? Yeah, there was one that got in trouble last week.
Oh, knocked on.
Yeah. I briefed something similar last week. Yeah, one of our props did a wee bit of a tip tackle, which I would say most of the time gets yellow carded. But they only penalised it.
Yeah, Lomax, I think he should have got
If
one.
I landed on my neck, I'd be cautious about getting up too. Just said, yeah, you might be right. I thought he landed more on his shoulder, but yeah, he might have been genuinely winded.
I think he kind of caught one of the Aussies with his neck.
Maybe that's it,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, what was the weight difference, Sinead? I missed it. I know that the Wallabies have tended to run the lightest pack in the comp thus far. Is this the greatest rugby championship ever? The fact that it...
5 to 787.
Holy
yeah, quite
wow.
a big difference.
Oh, it's because I got a guy off.
Yeah, true.
Oh, yeah,
True.
right. Well, that makes sense, yeah.
That's about 100 kilos missing.
Yeah.
Oh,
They've usually got Coram Beatty on the side of the scrum.
oh, Phoenix, mate. Always here for Mark, Gazza and Mum. Let's effing go. Yeah, cheers, man, Phoenix. Hope you're going good, brother.
Oh, go.
What can the All Blacks do with the man advantage early? Someone said, "Is this the greatest rugby championship ever?" Well, the fact that
It's
in the
been
final,
so
the fact that in the final week, technically every
Anybody
team
could
can
do
still
it.
win it.
Yeah.
I
Go,
mean,
Bodie, go!
that never happens, does it?
No, that's right.
Often it's decided by this point.
That's right. I think he went out over the dead ball line, did he?
All Blacks looking dangerous, but couldn't finish. If Argentina win the championship, it's the greatest ever.
Unlikely.
Not consistent enough.
Nobody's been really consistent
No,
this
they
time.
haven't.
Bodie got rid of 2 tacklers. Little dink over.
You watch, I think he went.
Does he go?
I think he went out over the.
Is it going to be a 5 metre scrum or is it going to be a
Oh,
5
he
metre line
did.
out?
No, he went out over the. I think they got that wrong. Interesting to look at it slowed down.
Zeppelin's asking scrum. Yeah, maybe. Don't know. Don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be a scrum.
Novmum feels a try coming. Let's hope you're right, Novmum.
I hope so.
It is a scrum. Probably been the most competitive championship since its inception, I think, undoubtedly. Let's get free kick. Or a penalty, either way. Savia wants it. That's got to be close. Nah, not quite. Back for the penalty at the scrum. Drew Skinnader is in Tennessee. Go the ABs. What time is it in Tennessee, I wonder? Must be pretty late in the States right now, I think. I'm thinking past midnight. Always get confused with the time zones. One good thing for the Aussies right now is that yellow card clock just keeps ticking and ticking and ticking and ticking.
Two Frenchmen on the sidelines.
Phoenix, again, man. Again, if you don't know, check out the podcast Mark does with Distracted. It's awesome. Yeah, man. Me and Tony from Distracted Sports have been doing a podcast. Some of the episodes are on this channel. Some of the episodes are on his channel, which is Distracted Sports. And otherwise, it's on all the major podcasting platforms. It's called 2 Cents Gets Distracted.
Very clever.
A rugby podcast. He came up with the name.
Did he?
He does all the real work, to be honest. I just show up. He edits it. He uploads it. Yeah, he does all the heavy lifting. What can I say?
He's got no kids, eh?
And he's got a daughter.
Is it?
Yeah. Ellard says, G'day, Ellard, mate. How's it going, Mr. Morris? Love the edits in the podcast. Yeah, editing is not my forte. That's very much Tony. You should put up a match clock. I know, Mira, it's just such a... It's a hard one to get going because either I have to start and stop it manually every time, which is kind of time intensive seeing as I'm watching the game, reading the chat, talking to these two and writing notes at the same time. Otherwise, like I have put in a window from like a live score website, but because I'm streaming, not watching on TV, it's faster than my TV, so it starts dropping spoilers. I haven't found another solution just yet. But yeah, believe me, it's come up. The clock is at 9 minutes and 10 seconds right now. There's only just over 2 minutes left of this yellow card.
He must be going to give them a warning soon, surely. I mean, how many penalties is that right
3
down the
a.m.
end? Yeah.
3 a.m. Goodness me, that's commitment, Drew. Mark, just greeting 2 Cents and family. Mr. Mark, how's it going? I watched your boys this morning. They had a good win. Another penalty. Ellard says it's not going bad. Miss regular streams. Nice to see the legend. I'm assuming that's him. And Mama 2 Cents. What does that make me? The chopped liver. But cheers, Ellard, mate. I know you had a bit of a. He played a rather good poker game the other day.
Yes.
So yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. You can't bluff. You can't bluff that Welshman. But cheers, mate.
There's a few words being said there.
I'll have to get back on the regular
Words
streams
by the
at some
Aussies.
point. Yeah, the Aussies won a turnover.
They did. Won a penalty.
Won a penalty. They're going to exit and potentially not concede any points during this yellow. How long is Foley going to take to kick it? Not long. Sorry.
He won't make that mistake again.
That was a wee dig.
So what did we do to get the penalty?
Savia went in. The All Blacks were there, but then he penalised us.
Don't know what for.
No, I don't really know. I didn't really see what it was for.
Hard to see.
He just did.
Might have been sealing off. I don't know.
Could have
And
been.
you've got to remember, he's a very inexperienced ref. He hasn't done many games. He's had about 3 or 4 tests, I think, hasn't he?
Seems to be doing a
Yes,
good
done.
job.
Yeah, no, he's alright, Ref.
Seems to be doing
He's alright.
Yeah.
April Tui also misses the live chats. Yeah.
I mean, you started in the Six Nations, the last Six Nations.
I'm kind of selective of the times I do them, eh? I try to do them around this time or a bit later because then I'm awake and my kids are asleep. That tends to work
good
best.
job.
Ideally, if I can get these 2 rounders, even better. Aussies are surviving well, Jamie. Yep. Oscar reckons Wallabies for the win. Well, they're doing okay.
Yeah, they are.
30 seconds left in the
The All
yellow.
Blacks are dropping a bit of ball.
Yeah, the All Blacks are looking. If they take a long range shot here, they could potentially win the yellow card.
That's right.
They'll probably kick for touch.
They haven't got Nick White on.
How often has that happened and you concede when you go back to 15? Yeah, this is going to be the end.
Yep.
That should be the yellow card
Yep,
done.
he's
That's
done.
really well worked from the Wallabies. That's been a good 10 minutes for them.
It has.
Not so much for the ABs.
Should have really tried to score there, man, but they
Go to
Yeah,
grab
right.
your food. You lost the ball. We lost the ball.
the
Yeah,
ball, yeah.
we lost the ball. The Aussies piggybacked up the field, and now a chance for them back to
Yep.
15.
Yep.
Poor from the AB, says Junaid, and you're not wrong.
That's for sure.
What can the Wallabies do?
Seamu.
I reckon if they're going to have any chance,
They
they
have to
they,
score.
they need to get ahead.
That's right.
Put their seed of doubt in the All Blacks games. Like, shit, we're going to be the first team to lose at Eden Park in,
Yeah.
like 20 years or whatever. So, I don't know. Yeah. I reckon the All Blacks chasing a game will have a harder time of it than... but then again, last week they had a huge lead and
They
almost
did.
bloody blew it. So who knows? I might just be talking out my backside.
Oh, yeah.
AB's turn for a turnover. 0-0 so far, folks.
Oh,
Go, Rico.
Well, what happened there? I was looking at this.
He just,
Just tapped it.
no, he just
Ethan
barged
de
through.
Groot was the one that took the kick.
Oh, random. Carl says, Gazza! Rooster says, how is Gazza?
All right, mate. Oh, look
Okay,
out.
so
Oh, look
good.
out.
No. Gee, Corambitti.
Come on, Jordan. Don't just muck
Go.
around.
Oh, no, he got caught. Back him up, back him up, back him up. This game's going everywhere.
It is.
Pretty helter-skelter so far.
That's for sure.
Best player of the game is probably Bodie's little run. Ribsy, mate, how's it going? Carl loves Gaz's passion for rugby. Indeed. Indeed.
Yeah, we dropped a few balls tonight.
Yes, we're looking a little bit rusty. Junaid says his sky died. Our sky is still going. Fingers crossed. Thus far, so good. Yeah, Ribsy, man, been a wee while. How you doing?
Oh, Geordie.
Geordie's got a bit of claret.
He's going to have to get his head fixed.
We'll be doing a live stream for England ABs in the autumn. I haven't actually checked the fixtures, in terms of like the kickoff times. It's
That'll be early in the
generally
morning, I think.
yeah, it's generally the kickoff times that are the killer. If it's early in the morning, I might. But then I risk the children getting out of bed. But it's not a big deal. They used to do that a lot, but we'll see. I'm getting old. I don't like getting out of bed and setting up the computer for a stream. What can I say?
That's not a try, is it? No.
No.
Nah, I was at Ford. My TV screen stopped working last week. I have a monitor that came yesterday that I haven't set up yet. Don't tell me you're watching on your phone.
Yep.
Goal line defence from both sides has been brilliant. Fenster. Yeah, nobody's really giving an inch thus far, eh? Elliot is indeed watching the game on his phone.
Oh my goodness.
Would you
It
watch a
would be
game of rugby
difficult.
on your phone, Gazza?
It would be difficult.
No. Gazza says no. Sort your stuff out, Alan, mate. Get your life together. Priorities.
Priorities is right.
Thanks to whichever the mods smash that bot.
I need to clear it.
Phoenix says, stop being old, you young fella. Cheers, Phoenix.
He's got a bit of a cut, hasn't he?
He'd bleed quite easily.
It just takes a
Doesn't-
wee nick,
it
eh?
doesn't take much.
I remember in school I nicked my, just above under my eyebrow,
Yes.
playing volleyball, and it pissed blood everywhere. It looked like I'd been in a brawl, but
Yeah.
that's what the WWF wrestlers do. When they want it, they just give themselves a little nick because
Yes.
that area bleeds pretty profusely. It
Yeah,
looks
that's
impressive.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, Phoenix, I do feel like an old man sometimes. My knee clicks when I climb stairs now.
Vaseline.
That's how you know you're getting old.
Sort
Now it's a real stream that we've had the bots, that's it. Head bleeds like crazy. It must be all that brains up there. Something to do with it. If you nick a capillary, it'll pour out. What's a capillary?
It's a little vein.
Blood vessel?
Just a
thing?
little one.
A little vein.
A little
Okay.
one,
A mini vein, is it?
Just a little.
As opposed to an artery.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Clearly I didn't pay enough attention in biology. WWF, you have not watched it in a while, have me. WWE, I guess, if I'm being correct. Yeah. That was more for their benefit. But
Yes, of
anyway.
course it was.
I used to watch it, and I'm showing my age, back when it was WCW against WWE. Yeah. Bleeding the hard way, wrestling. I've done it, bladed myself 3 times. Man, Phoenix, you crazy, but cheers again, bro. One of my mates from high school actually got into wrestling. Like, he tried to do it professionally. He went over to the States, he went to Japan. Now he was like a personal trainer. I don't think he was big enough. He got pretty big, bulky, but he wasn't that tall.
Who was that?
David, you know David Willits?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, he got pretty bulky, but he's a
I
pretty...
think he did well in New Zealand.
Yeah, he did well in New Zealand where it's all amateur. But, yeah, even the shorter guys in the WWE are pretty big. It's like these guys, you know? They don't look that big, but even the small guys here are like 6 foot.
When you get close to them.
Yeah, and David
They're
Willits
huge.
ain't 6 foot.
I think he went to Japan. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he did.
Yeah.
I think he might have gone to Thailand too.
We did 3 live shows, Festival Hall, Brisbane. Right, Phoenix, you and my mate sound like pretty similar. He did the gigs over here like Comic-Con, the New Zealand version of Comic-Con, that kind of stuff back in the day. Ignacio says, your parents are legends, love from Argentina. Good man.
That's nice.
VPNing to flow and working great. Good stuff, Mark. I do the same myself. Kia ora, Frankie, mate. Still 0-0. We're almost 20 minutes in. Neither side's really been able to get their attack flowing, eh?
It's been scratchy.
It's been a bit scratchy.
Well, at least we're back in their half.
Sopuanga was tiny. I was a head taller than the bastard, and I'm not even 6 foot. Fair enough.
Oh, they stole our ball.
Horeki passes it to nobody. I wish I could watch the game, but
Here we go.
load shedding is messing up my weekend. Do you guys know what load shedding
I
is?
have no idea.
You don't know what load shedding is?
No. Oh dear. That wasn't very clever.
This game's all over the place.
It is. It is.
Line out's not going correct, getting turned over. Anyway, All Blacks have got the ball and we're in their half, so happy days. Greetings from Ireland from a Mexican who loves rugby.
Oh, we've got advantage.
Appreciate that, Mr. Mariachi.
So what's load shedding?
In South Africa, the power network can't keep up with demand, so they have scheduled neighbourhoods or areas that don't get power for like an hour or two, so they kind of shed the load on the network. They actually used to do that to me when I was in China for a while, but that's back in 2005. When I first went to China, I was living in a small town, and they used to load shed me during the day. So I have actually experienced load shedding in China.
Common?
It never happened when I moved to the big city, but in the small town it happened. I doubt it happens now because China since 2005 has changed a lot.
Yeah.
No, that was the first place you went to.
An hour or two at the moment. It's like 7 hours a day. Okay, I was underestimating how much load gets shedded.
That's a lot. And the thing is, you don't realise what you need power for.
That's right. Until you don't have
you
it,
just take it for granted.
I've never heard of load shedding before.
When's the Chinese liquor coming out? I finished the Chinese liquor. I need to buy some more. Have I been back to China since 2005? Yes. I was there 2005, 2006, and then back in NZ for a bit, and then late 2007 through to 2014 I was there, so quite a while.
You're going back for a holiday?
I would like to go back for a holiday. I haven't been back since pre-COVID.
Alice was born there, so it's what, over 4 years.
Yep. Alice was born there. He'll get this.
Which one of the Aussies has gone off?
Richie Moanga's kicked the goal.
20 minutes and we get some points on the board.
It's a bit of a rusty game. Both teams look a bit rusty or a bit nervous, I don't know.
Hopefully that'll settle them down a bit.
Well, I don't know.
China really changed when they were awarded the Olympics. I was there when the Olympics were on, although I didn't go. They were in Beijing. I was not in Beijing. Oh, Foketi's gone off.
What year was that?
2008. They did bring the torch through. I got to see the torch.
Oh, yeah.
Gordon's Bay, South Africa. Never prefer the Aussies, but never say never. Yeah, for South Africa, it's certainly going to be better if the Aussie guys can get up. James Slipper,
complaining.
Not a happy chappy. Fun fact, he's the most penalised player of the Rugby Championship thus far.
Oh, really?
Yep, James Slipper.
What happened to Cody Taylor since April 2? He's not playing like he used to. He's been out of sorts for a long time now, seemingly. Yeah, he's not been able to get back into form. What did he say there? He was off his feet? I missed it.
Well, the ball wasn't out, was it?
Oh, quick hands there. Beautiful. Lomax is carrying well. Jules says we lack discipline seriously every week. Yeah. The discipline for the Aussies is an issue. Junaid says to watch up. In all capital letters.
I hope it's something good.
Papali'i carries. Low pass. Moonga took it pretty well. There goes Will Jordan.
Go, Will!
God, he's quick.
He's got to try.
He's so quick.
21 tests, 21 tries.
How the hell is he that elusive? Honestly.
He doesn't look
It's
fast.
like you know what he's going to do.
But he doesn't look like he's running fast.
But he is, eh?
But he is, yeah.
21 tests for 21 tries. That must be some sort of record.
It was a good break by Rico.
Yep. He looks like he's gliding, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
He sort of glides through.
He beat Pataya.
He's a bit like Christian Cullen the way he glides over the surface, you know.
I compared him to Christian Cullen once, and people were like, "How the hell can you compare him to Christian Cullen?"
Well,
Okay.
a little bit anyway.
I know what you mean. I mean, I'm not saying he is Christian.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
he's not Christian Cullen, but he's
Plays a bit like him.
he's probably the closest one we've got in New Zealand to Christian Cullen at the moment. He just glides over the surface of the. He doesn't look like he's going that fast, but he just yeah, he's got a funny running style.
He does. Come on, Richie.
Phoenix says, walking on air, Jordan. It is him.
Oh yeah.
Walking on
Good
air,
job,
isn't
Richie.
he? Right, it is 10 points to 0. 1 try.
Well, Garrett told me it was going to be 50-0.
50
That's what he told me.
to 0, my son.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, he originally said 1,000. But I said
A
that
thousand's probably
would be, I said that would be a bit hard.
be a bit hard.
To get. Yes. He said 50.
The Japanese actually got some points.
Good news,
Actually, they were
Glasgow.
40-0 after about 25
Oh,
minutes.
well.
Yeah, I saw the URC results this morning, actually. Not bad. Fleshin, mate, good morning. We're 24 minutes and 52 seconds into Bledisloe 2. And, yeah, things are looking up for the All Blacks at the moment.
Never rule them out, though. They got some tricky players.
People do know Michael Jordan, I hope. I would think so. There's still Air
Yes.
Jordans out there. Aussie's decided to take that one quickly. Had he gone 10 metres?
Pass it.
Uh-oh.
Rico.
Uh-oh. Rico's got wheels. Oh, he didn't pass.
Pass it.
He doesn't pass it very
Well, he didn't have
often.
much support there,
No,
to be
he
fair.
did not,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Sometimes it is better, I guess,
To hold
just
on to
take
it.
it. Yeah, instead of throw a miracle ball, but
Ooh.
loose ball. Goodness me.
Uh-oh. Who's getting a yellow? What for?
Uh-oh, handbags.
He's pulled out the card. Who's going to get a yellow?
Your alarm never went off flashing. Isn't this game at like 8:30? No, 8 o'clock for you. You need an alarm for 8 o'clock? You're living the good life, man. My daughter comes in and wakes me up at 6:30, although I guess that is somewhat like an alarm, isn't it?
What actually happened there?
I
Somebody
don't know. I don't know.
Mark and Jordan must be terrible. You know what's coming, but you can't do anything about it. Yeah, that's it, eh?
He's having a look. Jordy made a break.
I think
Rico made the break. Something happened here. Jordy.
Oh, he hit the.
He what?
The guy with the red helmet on
Harry Wilson.
knocked it on.
Didn't seem like it was too much.
No.
38 likes, 167 people watching. That's true. We can do better than that, please, if you wouldn't mind. Tough time being a Munster fan right now, Ryan. Oh, slipper. Is he looking for offside, or if that's like a grass cutter? Because it looked like his arm did come around the first time, right? Like he's got, yeah, there's arm, right?
No, he's tackling him round.
He's trying
the
to wrap.
legs. I don't think there was too much wrong with that.
I wonder why he was on his knees.
Craig says, evening
Well, he
from
was,
Brizzy.
he was tackling him low.
You got to get low, but you can't. You got to use your arms.
Yes,
You can't
yes.
grass cutter people to take out their knees. But I think he's all right.
Yeah.
What actually happened? Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Never got back on side, so it's just offside. Okay, good.
Okay.
Nothing in it. Slipper is probably a touch low, but British John over him. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I would hate to see anything more come of that. Goodness me. Offside, yeah. Offside is what they were looking at. So, because yeah, he definitely had a wrapping motion of his arm, which is what they're told to do. So yeah. Thank you, Zeppelin, for the like, mate. Appreciate it. You know the YouTube algorithm loves interactions. Nov Mum says, could be another try for the ABs. Well, can Cody Taylor throw the line out in straight?
Let's see.
Here goes nothing. Well, it helps when the Aussies don't contest it.
Yeah.
Maul time. Trucking along pretty nicely. Oh, it's been brought down. It's a penalty try. That's going to be.
Right, wow.
That's going to be another card.
Yep.
Wow. Oh.
Someone's in trouble.
Oh dear.
Who was it?
Oh dear.
This is getting messy. It's going to be Parecki. There's a big maul.
It's just silly to do that, isn't it?
Well,
Particularly these days, the penalty try. I mean, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
they've only got themselves to blame.
Now, the All Blacks have got a man advantage again.
Can they do
they
anything
didn't do
this
nothing
time?
with the last one. Junaid says, can they do something with this yellow? Good question, mate. Can they? If the All Blacks are chasing the bonus point, they've gotten off to a pretty decent start. First 15 weren't the best, but things are looking all right at the minute.
If we want any chance of the championship, we have to win with a bonus point.
Yep.
Yeah, you've got to assume the South Africans will get
Get
a bonus point in
They
their
will.
game.
I'm sure they will.
Yeah, I think they will too.
We've got a 13-point points advantage. This time it's the All Blacks.
What happened? Oh, it crossed over.
Obstruction.
Yeah.
I think it was accidental.
Well, probably, but still got to be
Oh, well.
watching out for
Yeah,
those.
technically trying to join them.
I mean, the guys try and do it as close as they can without
Yeah,
giving away a
without-
penalty.
That's
So
right. Yeah.
sometimes you're going to get pinged for it.
Yeah.
Don't forget, everyone thought that Wales would beat Italy, so don't rule Argentina. Everyone thought we would give Argentina a hiding down in
Yes, that's true.
down in Christchurch, and then they beat us. So yeah, there's definitely no guarantee of anything, but
Likely.
yeah.
Very likely.
I thought Chicken might have made more changes to his team. He's only made a few.
Oh yeah, look,
He's
he's
got virtually the same squad.
definitely dragged it down.
They got the most yellow cards. in the
Who's
championship.
gonna throw this in? Pete Samu threw it in. He did all right.
He did.
Good. He threw it. They passed it back to him. It's
Yeah.
a nice short move. So you don't want to
Yeah.
be calling it to the back.
Well, that's for sure.
Call it to the front. Play a simple play. Makes sense. Can the Aussies score here
Oh,
when they're a
looked
man
like they were
down?
going to.
They got advantage.
Yeah, they do. Here's a try.
Here we go. Man, well done, Australia.
Yep.
During the yellow.
Had to happen.
Game on.
Yep.
Samu set that up.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he's checking
Hang on.
something.
Who wants to check touch? Oh, Reynald's coming back to bite you, Wallabies fans.
Oh no. I think he was fine though.
I think he just wants to check touch because, I mean, he
Yeah.
does put an arm over the touchline, but I'm assuming the ball was forced before that. Stefan reckons Marika's in touch.
He might be.
Oh, he's on the line.
His foot's in
Oh,
touch.
his
His
foot.
foot's on the line.
That's soft, man.
Yep.
No try. He's on the line.
He's got a penalty.
Back for the advantage, though.
Yep.
unlucky, but as the winger, you shouldn't be putting your foot in touch there. You've got to have that spatial awareness.
That's right.
Especially when you're 17-0 down and your team's a man down. Junaid says, poor from the winger. Yeah, me, mate. Our minds are connected. Unlucky, says Zeppelin, indeed. Tap and go this time. I guess they figured the All Blacks would be ready for that move again at the line-out time. Samu. Oh, he's close. Harry Wilson goes over. Surely Wilson was over there.
Looked like it, didn't it?
They got to check that. Held up. You got to check if Wilson.
No.
He's saying held up.
No.
But you got to check the one before, surely.
No, he's not.
Maybe. I mean, he's in a better position than I am, but it looked like Wilson was bloody close to me.
Harry Wilson. Valentini. Oh, Ethan the Greek doesn't know where he is. I think he might be going off.
Wow, big tackle. Wilson again. Turnover? Nah, he's offside. No, the All Blacks going to get a warning. That's a few penalties in quick succession.
Yeah, I think Lomax was doing something there.
Aussie forwards really showing up tonight. Yeah. They do need some points out of all this pressure, though.
Yes.
You'd think it's us with the yellow card at the moment, man.
Yes, you would think so, wouldn't
They're
you?
really on top.
You often see that, though.
Some
you?
teams get fired up, eh?
Yeah, they do.
Sinead's saying, why aren't they going for the threes? I guess maybe because the scoreboard, 17. But, I mean, yeah, there's still heaps of game to play. The Argentinians beat us with...
That face. Oh, the determination.
Yeah. Bracing.
They're never in a rush, are they? They just wander along.
They got a yellow card. They want to kill every second.
But, you know, you'd think they'd learn from last
More
week.
time. I'm impressed they keep winning these lineouts.
Well, he keeps doing the same move, doesn't he?
Yeah, you don't want anything complicated.
No.
When your hooker is off the field with a yellow card. Still 4 minutes to go on that. 33 on the clock. I think if they get a penalty here, you surely kick it. Oh, stripped. Backwards. All Blacks think they've turned it over. It's another penalty.
Oh, dear.
Is he gonna... Did he warn Sam about cards? Or no?
I think he has.
So, if that's the case, does someone have to go? Or is it going to be a second warning?
No,
Shut up, Aaron.
Yeah.
I love it. I don't know what it is about halfbacks getting told off, but there's something so
yappy,
satisfying.
Yeah.
Something, even though he's our player,
Yes.
the fact that he just got told to
Told
shut
off,
up.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. That's beautiful.
I think. I mean, they're usually the shortest people on this team, aren't they?
That's 3 out of the 4 that fought the Reds last weekend were halfbacks.
I think they got short man's disease.
They're always the yappiest.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. I think the All Blacks are probably lucky not to get carded, though. That's about 5 penalties in 5 minutes. I don't know. Seems like a lot. Quick hands from the Wallabies.
No.
Oh, they've lost it. All Blacks are going to get out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Here's trouble. Nah, boot it long. Yeah, Pat, I'm inclined to agree that the All Blacks did get a wee bit lucky with the with no call for a card there, because I'm sure the ref talked to Sam. It's
He maybe didn't give him a warning though. He maybe just said, "Tell your players,"
Isn't that
like they do
usually it?
sometimes. But I think at least they mention
You're on a warning.
you're on a warning.
Some refs are just like, bam, you're
Yeah,
gone. They
that's
don't
right.
even do that. I guess that's the one thing about rugby is every ref manages it a different way.
Yeah, that's right.
That's one of the major problems with the interpretations.
Well, that's right. It should be all simple, shouldn't it?
Yeah, they don't do that.
They don't. It's too complicated.
Why are New Zealand voices so high pitched? Looking at you, Aaron Smith. Aaron Smith certainly got a yappy voice,
He
but
does.
I wouldn't say like Sam Whitelock's got a real high pitched voice.
Piranara has.
He's another halfback, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Smith's mother was a seagull. That'd be about right.
What was
Fin-
it for?
Finley Christie's pretty,
He's
Ah.
just given them a
A free kick.
free kick.
I
Why?
don't know why.
Closing the... Okay.
Don't know.
I think it was a warning for a specific error they were making a tackle and not releasing before Jack came out or something like that. Okay, so it was a specific error, not a team one. I've got to have the volume so low so we can't hear it super clear. We can hear the main stuff, but I don't want
Oh,
YouTube being like, hey,
Go, go!
you're trying to broadcast the game for free. Here come the All Blacks. Is that advantage
Cody
over?
Taylor made a break.
Yeah, Taylor with a
think
big
it
old
would
line
be.
break. That should be. That's about as far as a kick would have gone. So, uh-oh. Here's Will Jordan.
Go, Will! Ooh,
Smith would have loved to score there and give the ref a wee look.
you would have.
But nope. It's the All Blacks on the attack. How come I didn't go to the game at Eden Park? Costly. Oh,
God,
Wallabies
what are you doing
hold
at the
out.
breakdown. Jeez, Akira. Far out, man. Come on, sort the loose forwards out.
They probably didn't have any support with them. I don't know.
Oh, some of the refs, to be honest, they whistle too quick.
I think this guy's been alright, though.
Oh, yeah, well, he's starting to get on my nerves, I'm afraid. I mean, he started off okay, but,
No, I think he's all right.
he's starting to be pedantic, He's following in the traditions of Williams and Pickerel and O'Keefe and Maybe and Wawinger, aren't ya?
You're funny. Let's see what happens.
No. You gotta give the guy time to release the ball.
Yeah, well, he's.
No, he
think
didn't.
they-
No, he didn't.
I'm not sure what happened there.
I-
There's an Aussie hand on it.
Is there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got to let it go.
Okay, right.
And then Savia takes the Aussie guy off his feet. But
Okay.
first action,
Right,
it must have been Samu. So.
Gotta get this breakdown rule, man. I mean, that's
Jerry,
just...
Mark just explained it.
Yeah, I know. But,
So he's right. The referee's right.
I think so.
Don't pick up on him. Don't pick on him. I think he's doing a good job.
You want a
Yellow
hard
card's
critic?
just about done.
Yeah, that's true. Well, they haven't conceded any points.
No, they haven't.
They probably could have had at least 3, though.
Yeah, that's right.
Wallabies should have had some points by now, says Stefan.
They
And
should
you are
have.
right.
Yeah,
Trivia
definitely.
ready, Junaid? Yes, I do have trivia for halftime. Oh, I know the answer to that one. These guys will know the answer to that one for sure. So, I might have to...
Oh, he's on just in time to throw the ball in.
Have the ABs seriously scored 0 with the extra man? Yep. 2 yellow cards, no points scored. Wallabies should have taken the penalty earlier. Yeah, you would have thought, like, at least get something on the board. But,
It's been a bit scrappy.
Oh, Caleb, wow.
Not had much ball this half though, has he?
He hasn't. But gee, that was a good take.
Lomax is doing well ball in hand. And a few big carries. I never used to be a big fan of his, but he's doing alright. Tyrell Lomax.
He's improved.
Oh, intercept! The All Blacks were really threatening there. That was a.
I thought they were waiting for the referee to blow his whistle because didn't one of the Aussies knock it back or forward or something? Whoop.
Go Callaway. What can you do, Australia? Boots it downfield. He's finding touch. Wow.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, that was like a 3-on-2.
Right.
Foley's kick wasn't the best though.
It's been scratchy in places.
Yeah.
It has.
Callaways takes the mark.
It's almost half time.
It is. No, you got to land back in the field to play, so that won't count.
No.
That's going to be half time.
Scratchy half.
17-0 half time. Good first half for the All Blacks, I guess. Weird.
Oh, they were a bit unlucky not to get a try, but
Wallace says, say hi to your parents from London.
yeah, mate.
Hi.
We'll have a look at the halftime stats. Now, this question is it's pretty easy. Do I give it to you guys or do I give it to the chat?
Give it to them.
Give it to them?
Yep.
Alright. It's a pretty straightforward one, and it's involves one of the teams that's played in this game. How many stars does the Australian flag have? How many stars? Distracted says 5. That is incorrect, sir. Jack also says 5, which is also incorrect. Wallace, Boomfa, with that 6th star, nails it. New Zealand's got 4. We've got 4. They've got 6. Simon says 50. That's the Americans.
For each state.
Yeah. Who else has got stars on their flag? Lots of countries, eh?
Yep.
China's got stars. Vietnam's got a star. One of the countries is like, is it the Cook Islands one that's like a circle, all stars? There's a lot of stars out there. Tunisia, there you go. How many stars on the Japanese flag? None. Right, halftime stats. Possession 56-44. Territory 32-68. So that's interesting. Wallabies with the territory, us with the possession. Clean break 6-2 to the ABs. Knock-ons 0-6 to the Wallabies. How come they've been knocking so much ball on? Some weird looking stats, man. Anyway. Am I doing a watch along for the Springboks in Argentina? It's at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to say probably not, but I will,
No.
yeah, definitely not. I will endeavour to get up and and watch it. How's Akira going? He's been pretty quiet.
It has.
I don't think we've seen much of Akira, have we?
Not really.
I mean, he's been probably busier on defence, but you kind of pick Akira trying to get some big ball carries, and we've not really seen it.
Rico's done a bit.
He had a good run there.
He's had a couple of good runs.
He has.
Trouble is he's so bloody fast, nobody can keep up with him.
Oh, could keep up with him.
Who?
Jordan.
Akira's always quiet.
Yeah.
Geordie in the midfield, I mean, he's been alright. He's made a few tackles and had a few decent carries. How many minutes is RTS going to get? I will say less than 10. I reckon he gets single-digit minutes, but maybe I'm doing Fozzie a disservice. Rico ball in hand is always a threat, Junaid. You're right. How many likes are we up to, Junaid? You're always the man with the likes. Oh. $88. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Wallabies are lucky to only be down to 17. The Wallabies should at least have 3 points on the board.
They should have some. They should have some points on the board.
Jamin says, "How does it feel to have a good rugby team I've never experienced in my life?" Where are you from, mate? Highlight of the first half: ref telling Smith off. Probably. That was something that we can all enjoy.
Absolutely.
What are the permutations for each team to win? Safe. Well, currently the Box and the All Blacks are level. So the Wallabies need to win. Preferably with a bonus point, I think. We need to
win with a bonus point.
win. I mean, a bonus point's going to be preferable. It's like if we get a bonus point, then the South Africans have to get a bonus point if they want to beat us, and then they have to beat Argentina by more than what we beat Australia by, and then by 13 points more than that. So it's a little bit tricky. Right, I'm going to go grab another beer. You must have another rugby story you haven't regaled the fans about. Didn't you?
Oh yeah, I have got a rugby story. I saw Grammar playing Ponsonby, or no, Grammar playing University,
This is Auckland Club Rugby.
and they had 7 players sent off.
7.
Yep.
For what? Fighting?
Eh?
For what?
You mean yellow carded?
No, this is the day before the yellow card came in.
Oh, sent off, as
Sent
in
off.
sent off permanently.
Yep,
Oh
sent
my
off
goodness.
permanently. It was the most I've ever seen. It was Eden Park, number 1.
Was it a fight?
Eh?
Were they fighting?
They were, they were fighting, arguing with the referee, dissent,
Everything.
kicking. One player got kicked, another got punched,
Nice.
an all-in brawl. And they lost by something big. But the team that I think it was Ponsonby University, and the team they were playing, when they were down, like with all their players off, the other team took it really easy on them
Right.
because they were that far ahead. It wasn't funny.
Right.
It hit the headlines in the Herald.
7
7 players sent off. I've never seen anything like it. That was Eden Park number 1. I think it was a curtain raiser.
Ham Doggy says old people were nuts.
Wow. It was just crazy.
The game was certainly a bit dirtier back in those days.
Yeah.
Yes, it
You
was.
had the
That's true. That is true.
torn scrotums and eye
No
gouging.
cameras.
Yeah, all the stuff the guys used to get up to. Didn't you see Winston Peters play rugby?
Yep, I saw Winston. He played for University on the wing, and his name was Windy.
Windy Winston.
Winnie Winston, because Winston would start all the trouble and then run away when everybody else came in.
If you're not aware who Winston Peters is, he's a kind of notorious New Zealand politician.
Politician, yeah.
And
So-
things he hasn't changed at all.
He's 73 years old and he's still like he was 50 years ago. Windy.
Joseph, cheers, man. Question says, what do you think can be done with the Six Nations to make it more interesting? South Africa, relegation. Since I've got into the Six Nations, I actually find it already pretty interesting. The only thing that's been lacking since I've been watching it is the fact that whoever's playing Italy tends to get pretty much a free win. But even Wales found that wasn't the case
They beat
this
them
year.
last year, didn't they? 21-20?
This year, yeah. Italy
This
managed
year,
to
yeah,
finally
yeah.
get their first win in like 4 or 5 seasons or
Yeah.
something. Like
That's true.
the Argentinians usually finish at the bottom of this one, but they're not. A lot of the times they were not winless, right? They at least got 1 or 2 wins. So
Yeah.
the Italian games were the kind of biggest drag, but otherwise I thought the competition's pretty healthy. The
Is
attendance
Kerry Crowley still your coach?
yeah.
He is.
The attendances are good. The crowd engagement's good. The table, it's usually decided on the last weekend of the competition, which is good. So, yeah, I guess if it ain't broke at the moment. Elaran, mate, how's it going? Long time no see. Haven't been on that much, to be fair. Elaran says hi to Gazza and to Mama.
G'day, how you going?
Hi.
I actually saw that game where Italy beat Wales. I think it was in the last minute.
He's related to your mate Gifford,
Oh, is he?
the sports. Well, he's not a sports pundit anymore, is he? He's just a
No,
radio host, isn't
I
he?
think so, yeah.
He used to do sports, didn't he?
Yeah. He still does a rugby column for the Herald.
Okay.
Phil Gifford.
Mm.
He used to live in Christchurch. I think he still does.
Naked Ref wants to know how we're going to do on the end of year tour.
England will be the hard game. We beat Scotland and Wales, I think, easy enough. But who knows?
Well, exactly.
Sinead says bring on Samasoni. He's been really good since they've made him an All Black. Oh, I've got more trivia. I've been playing all that in my hand without reading it. Okay. Okay. Horse racing question. I know you guys are real big on your horse racing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. You guys like to go for a ride yourself, don't you? You guys have got stables and horses down the park, yeah?
Definitely.
That's right, yeah. Reenacting Braveheart and all that kind of stuff.
That's the one.
What year, trivia, folks, did Far Lap win the Melbourne Cup?
Oh gosh, a long time ago.
Far Lap's a horse, if you're not aware. What year did Far Lap win the Melbourne Cup? Distracted Sports says 1953, and he's wrong.
1952.
You're none from 2. Nope, miles off.
Oh, really?
Someone says 1436, a wee bit early. 1930, Hugh Mitchell is the guy who gets it. Hugh Mitchell. Dime said 1937, Ellery said 38. You guys were close, but Hugh, you guys had the right decade at least. Hugh, 1930. Either you know your horse racing, or you've got some speedy Googling.
Yeah,
Well
it was
done.
a long time ago.
I didn't know it was that long ago.
No, I didn't know
I
it was
assumed it was
quite-
like the 40s or 50s.
I didn't think it was that long ago either. But yeah,
They still talk about Far Lap.
they do.
Is he the one that's like divisive as to whether he's an Aussie or a Kiwi treasure?
Yeah, that's
Well,
Because he's like a New Zealand horse, but
He's
he
a
won
New
all the
Zealand
stuff
horse.
over there.
Yeah, and I think
They claim he's Australian.
his part of him's over there and part
Well,
of
he's
him's
like
here.
the bloody Pavlova, isn't he?
Yeah.
But he came from New Zealand, but he went to Australia.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I can't remember which part's over there and which part's here.
Hugh Mitchell says that was a wild guess. That's a hell of a wild guess.
What
If you're
a
just
wild
like bang,
guess.
1930 out of nowhere. That's pretty
I
impressive.
think you might have Googled it, mate.
He says no time to Google. I'll take him at his word.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
Pretty quick, yeah.
The Gazza has his doubts, but I'll believe you.
No, it was pretty quick.
I'll believe you, but millions wouldn't.
Cheers, Jeremy, mate. Hope you're enjoying the game. Have a bit of brekkie over in South Africa. Thank you, mate. Originally a Kiwi, so kind of like Russell Crowe, then I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Except we'd rather have him back.
No, I don't think so.
If I remember rightly, he went to America and was poisoned over there.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Controversial.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably all the mafia stuff over there, isn't it? They're
Yeah,
always involved in the
yeah.
horse racing and stuff.
Yep.
Something like that.
I watch The Sopranos. I know these things. I'm an expert.
Used to be a lot of corruption in the horse industry in America.
There was.
Yeah.
Even in Australia, they've had a lot of corruption over there with the drugging of horses.
Jules says you're right.
Am
The
I
poor
right?
horse.
Okay.
What was my Super Brew margin, Alaran? I think I picked a single digit. I think I picked a close one. How do you get a bonus point, Stone Cold? You need to get 3 tries more than your opposition. So the All Blacks are currently 2 tries up. So they're not in bonus point contention at the moment. Alaran, I picked the All Blacks by a whopping... I've got to watch a bloody ad because I don't subscribe to Super Brew Premium. I said by 11. That was confident of me. I guess that's Eden Park, but... Yeah, so double digit. There's still a lot of corruption in the horse industry. I used to deal... cards to the rich ones. Okay. I guess the horses can't talk, so it's an easier one to rig, I guess. I don't know. Do I say gulls or seagulls?
Seagulls.
I say seagulls, but as far as I'm aware, that's not technically correct. Like, I don't think there's any bird which is officially called a seagull. I think they're just called gulls.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure someone mentioned that to me on a stream. Has your dad ever seen a ref get punched?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
Was it you that punched the ref?
No, it was Auckland Grammar playing Anihanga High School, and our second 5 went to hit their second 5, and the ref was in the way, and he accidentally smacked him.
Oh.
He got a half a season ban.
Half a season.
Yeah, it was halfway through the season. He made a mistake. He was ordered off, and they had a meeting at the Anihanga High School, and he got.
They made a substitution already.
Yeah, slipper's gone off.
He got a season ban. He didn't actually hit the ref on purpose. He hit him by accident.
And you believe him?
You believe him?
You
I
believe
saw it. I was 5 metres away when it happened.
Okay. You don't believe that guy who guessed 1930, but you believe the guy wasn't even the ref.
Well,
I believe you. Millions wouldn't. Right, yeah, the second half is underway, folks. We are 40 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Hollywood is up in the middle of the night in Canada, I'm sure. Can the All Blacks get the bonus point?
should do.
Well, let's hope so.
We will see.
We will see.
Geordie puts a big old boot downtown. It's a good kick.
Yeah, it was a good kick.
Inked Up Crackerman says, I went to Onehunga High School in 1992. Man, you were there a few years before me. I was there from 97.
Holloway.
And he came off second best. Geordie's a big
You
unit.
there in 97, Scott would have been 94, 95?
Yeah, I guess 3 years before me. Kelston is better. Yeah, Kelston's still around. Some of those high schools have changed names though. Penrose became One Tree Hill College because it had a bad reputation as Penrose High. Do you ever go to Devonport, Mark? I've heard it has really high crime rate and gangs. Devonport?
Not Devonport. No.
Devonport?
No, not at all.
I have a second YouTube channel called Walk NZ, where I walk around with my camera, not saying a word, but film the surroundings. If you want to check out Devonport, I got a video on there. It's
It's a rich suburb.
There's no gangs there.
It's a rich suburb on the Auckland North Shore.
Yeah.
Right on the water, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Right on the harbour.
The closest thing to your violence is someone complaining that their latte wasn't made correctly.
Yep. Very wealthy suburb.
Been away from rugby. Ireland is legit. I know France is. Yeah, Ireland's legit. They got a pretty good side right now. A gang of seagulls. That's right, Junaid. Or gulls, whichever way you want to put it. But they don't follow the rules, so they probably call themselves seagulls. Mr. Saunders was the principal. Yeah, Mr. Saunders was the principal when I was still there.
Chris Saunders, yep.
Miss Shea was the deputy, and she became the principal after I
She's
left.
just retired.
Yeah.
We're retiring at the end of the
She's
year.
retiring in December.
Yeah. Go,
Here we
Will.
go. Oh, big tackle from Marika. They've finally managed to stop Will. The group plays halfback. What's the minute? We're at 42:20. In fairness, making someone's coffee wrong is a hanging offence. You know, speaking of Hollywood, I went to Hollywood Bakery today with the kids while
yes.
Judy popped into Chemist Warehouse.
Yes.
Their food and their drink were actually okay.
Oh, right.
They made a really nice coffee, and I bought the kids a donut. Garrett actually didn't finish it. Maybe he is a crook.
Maybe he
But
is.
it was nice. Usually that stuff's crap
Usually.
because it's cheap.
Yeah.
That's why I took the kids there, because I'm stingy.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
just need to kill 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, rugby-wise,
I think
All Blacks...
Whitelock might have scored.
Yeah, Whitelock might have scored. That was high, the Corumbeti tackle. Corumbeti's tackles always look pretty dodgy. But I thought it might have been shoulder to shoulder from one look at it in real time.
It's amazing how much worse things look when you
Slow it down, eh? Oh,
Maybe
it's
not.
a hand.
No.
Nah, he's lost
No,
it.
he's lost it.
There's even a hand under it. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is quite incredible.
Yep.
The Angus Bell's hand under there. Look at him. It's got the ball in one hand.
I don't know why Whitelock thought he scored that because he didn't.
Well, whose ever hand has got the tape all over it?
Yeah, Gus Bell's got no tape on his hand. But yeah, Sam Whitelock doesn't have the ball
No,
for a second.
he lost it there.
So, I mean, even if he gets his hand back on it, I think he's lost it.
He's lost it, yeah, that's right.
Everyone's asking, whose hand is that?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like
Well,
we're
it
watching
doesn't really
rugby.
matter, does it? Because he lost it, so it can't be a try.
It's the way before he put it on the ground.
Yeah.
Justin Marshall is sure that it's a try, but I am not convinced.
I'm not
We're not talking about Justin Marshall, are we? Please.
I'm not convinced it's a try.
April Tui says no try, lost control. I'm inclined to agree with April Tui.
Yeah.
Distracted Sports Tony says, try for me, go Gadget Arms. If you're quoting Inspector Gadget, you're showing your age, mate.
Justin Marshall's one of the worst commentators in New Zealand, guys, and that's praising him. Him and Sir John Kerwin. You heard it from Gazza the first. Justin Marshall, guys. Unbelievable.
He's going to say there's no clear evidence to not give that a try. No clear evidence to show that he's lost control of it.
Hey?
This is why people always give me shit about, not me shit, but us New Zealanders, like, you guys always get the rub of the green. Like, it's hard to...
But we said it wasn't a try.
Yeah.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
I don't believe that. That is just so wrong.
I can't see how they could do that.
Whitelock octopus confirmed.
Yes. God.
Apparently, he's an octopus. Yep.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Ref bias comments are real for the ABs. Yeah.
Gee, I don't know how they gave that, but anyway, see.
I'd like to hear, because I couldn't hear what the commentators were saying and what the referee was saying, so it'd be interesting to
Basically,
hear.
the ref gave an on-field try, and
Yes.
the TMO said, "I've got nothing clear and obvious to deny you because they've got to have."
Golly.
But I mean, surely
It was obvious.
I thought it was obvious, but anyway, millions would disagree, I guess. So that's bonus point territory at the moment. Whitelock's hand was on it. I mean,
lost it, though.
I don't know, man. You might be right, but if that was
I think
against my
his hand
team,
was on it eventually,
yeah.
but what happened in between?
In between, I thought Bell got it, eh? Don't know. He always had the ball, so there you go.
Okay.
That's the great thing about rugby is that you can slow stuff down
Yes.
to the nth degree and
Yes.
still get 50 people in a room, and 25 will go, it's flipping clearly
Yes.
lost, and the other 25 will go, no, it's clearly not been lost. What's wrong with you?
He's dragging him along the ground.
Oh, shit. Live stream for the Panthers Rabbitohs massive semi-final, and no. Early to bed to watch Springboks and Argentina is the answer to your question, mate. Aussies are in danger here because the All Blacks that far ahead.
But this is the play you want to see, not, controversial stuff like before. You don't want to see that.
Lomax, man, he's been brutal. Although the Aussie tackle didn't roll away there. He's in trouble. Yeah, this could get ugly for the Wallabies, man.
But, I mean, those are really tough. How can you roll away when you've got
Big bodies on you.
bodies on top of you?
You've basically got to tackle, and
then
in the same motion, you've got to be getting out of the way.
Yeah,
That's the way it's ruled.
Yeah, tough though.
It is. It's easy enough to write that as the law on paper, but
Controversial. Yep.
But
doing it can be something else. But then I guess people take the piss with it, which is why the rule's there.
I suppose so. Gosh, look at this.
Just
He's
got
so
him.
strong. Look at him.
He's dragging 100+ kilo prop by his jersey.
It's crazy.
When will Rennie be under the pump for this record? Why are we going for...
I don't know.
When you've only got one
One try
ahead for the bonus point, why would you not go for more tries? I don't understand.
It's a bit crazy, isn't it? I guess they want to just keep it ticking over, I suppose. I don't know. Because last week they didn't.
I guess.
And they got ran down almost. I don't know. I don't understand it either.
They've got to their bench.
They've gone to the bench. Yeah, they have.
Papali is making a bunch of tackles, I guess, which is what he's there for.
Mm-hmm.
Box now need to win by 40. Yeah, because the All Blacks have got a 13-point advantage. So, yeah, the All Blacks are essentially on 40 for the Rugby Championship.
It's for and against, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Total points difference. Yeah, South Africans won't be happy with this performance from the Aussies because
No.
they needed us. They needed the game to be close to stop the All Blacks getting the bonus point. Which, I mean, to be fair, there's only one try away from taking the bonus point away.
Right. That's right.
Jack's just checking in from Perth. Hope things are going good in Perth. Sun must be going down shortly. More blood for Geordie. Time for RTS. Oh, I still reckon it's too early for Fozzie.
Too early for that, yeah.
Nick the Fragile Mustache White is on. Yes. Don't touch that guy's mustache.
The complainer.
Well, he's a halfback, so that kind of goes with the territory, I
He's
guess.
probably one of the worst around though, eh? Complains about everything, but he's a
Really?
good player. I like his style because he aggravates people.
Still half an hour to go.
Yeah, still plenty of time.
This could be a Wallabies comeback. It could be the All Blacks by 50. It's still, still lots to go. If the ABs win the championship, will the people get off Fozzie's back? No. No. Never. I don't think so. Maybe if he wins the World Cup, then people will be like, okay.
For 5 minutes, but they won't like it if he retains the job.
Yeah. I mean, if he wins the World Cup, it'll probably be like, wow, thank God we got Joe Schmidt on board. Isn't he a
Yes.
genius? And Jason Ryan.
That will be.
And if he loses, it'll be like, oh, Fozzie, he's useless.
Yep.
I think that's pretty much going to be the standard state of affairs from here on out. Will Jordan. Ooh, that looked like a knock on.
Like a knock on, it did.
Nick White's going to put boot to ball. No, he's going to pass wide. Bit of a hospital pass.
Oh, Rico's playing basketball.
It's all a bit messy, and the All Blacks are going to get a penalty.
Yep.
Good morning from Gloucester, from Wellington originally. Oh, good man. How's it going? What was White thinking there? I don't know, man. I was like, surely he's going to kick it. Kick it. And then he passed it wide, and Foley was like, thanks.
Why didn't you kick it?
Does Joe have any intentions to coach the ABs after the World Cup? I mean, by all accounts, he wanted to spend more time with his family. But his family were cool with him. Is that a not straight? Well, I think we had 100% in the lineup the last 2 weeks, but anyway, not anymore. His family were cool with him to take more responsibility with the ABs, so maybe. Cody rough on the throws lately, Bevan. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that. Cody Taylor used to be kind of Mr. Reliable, but he's in a real... Wait, Purple Patch is good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
I always say Purple Patch like it's bad until
No.
someone corrected me.
Purple patch is good.
Purple Patch is good. He's having a real... What's the word? He's out of sorts.
And very much out of sorts, yeah.
Out of form.
He played better today. I think he's...
Now the All Blacks get a penalty anyway.
So what are we going to do? Surely they've got to go for the try.
Who was the All Black player last year who was with them in the mongrel mob? What? Are there any All Blacks players with gang connections?
Not that I know of.
No, not that I know.
We're going to do another line out.
Right, now this
throw it
time-
in straight this time.
This time we get 5 metre line out.
Whoop.
Lomax getting all the hits.
Lomax, yeah.
Yeah,
he
Lomax
must
has
have got
been
it in
awesome.
straight that time. Yep.
Try time. And
Cody.
Taylor gets
Cody
it.
Taylor. Good job.
Yeah, this is becoming a bit of a hiding. Did I just hear 2 cents say Lomax has been awesome? He's been really good. What can I say? I never thought I'd be saying that either. Maybe the not straight throw was a ploy to win a scrum penalty just to get the line out a bit closer.
Maybe.
It's all levels within levels within levels. Good for the points difference. Yeah,
Yes.
it's making it a huge ask for the Springboks if it stays like this. But I mean, like
Who knows?
Murray just said, it's not over yet. I mean,
not.
exactly. The Wallabies piled on a heap of points in the last game, so Ben Smith looked like he had gang connections. If the gang is like the accounting gang, then yeah, he really did.
You're talking about fraud squad.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Richie.
He's pushed
No,
that one
makes
wide.
sense.
Yeah.
32-0. Yeah, what did you say Garrett said we were going to win
He
by?
said 50.
50-0.
Yeah. I said to him, no, it won't be 50-0 because the Wallabies will score some points.
You, with your arrogance, thinking you know better than a 6-year-old, eh?
Well, I'm sure they will score some. Oops, there you go. Look, they stole our ball. Oh, look out.
Fenster says at this point, from a South African point of view, I guess, I'll take the misconversion as a positive. Oh, they didn't have the
Yep.
ball.
No, he did not have the ball. He looked like he was going to get it, but he didn't quite get it.
Ref not taking crap from any nines.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he's just told off Nick White, so good.
Yep. Shouldn't take crap from anybody.
2 cents rugby. In your legal profession, did you have any dealings with gang members? Well, my time working at the courthouse was only as a paper pusher, but for a while I was responsible for bail. And I was at the High Court, so most of those people already had their bail decided, but if people breached their bail, they had to bring them in. So occasionally the people who got picked up on breached bail did get brought to the courthouse so a judge could decide whether to lock them up or let them back out.
Making changes.
Yeah,
Did you
heap
ever
of
get
them.
threatened there?
Nah, I was always the good guy. I'm there with your
Becomes
bail
fiddly.
papers. I'm there with your bail papers.
No, tuck
So you were their friend.
Basically, if I don't sign that paper, you don't get out. So yes, I did have to deal with a few.
What was your title there?
Deputy Registrar.
The registrar. How long were you there for?
18 months.
18 months. You had an interesting time with the judges, eh?
Yeah, most of the judges liked me. Except one of them. He was a real prick.
Good job.
Did he snarl at you?
Yeah, he snarled at me because he was late, didn't tell me where he was going, and I made a call on putting his case back to another day, and he was like, "Are you a High Court judge? What gives you the right to take that decision?"
Did he go mad at you?
If I'd been that now that I'm like almost 40, I would have been like, well, excuse me, why you fucking tell me you were going to be late, you dick? You're supposed to be here. But I was like 22, so I was just like, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Did he snarl at you a bit?
Yeah, he snarled at me, but like, man, not my fault you didn't show up.
Did he give
I couldn't get a hold of him.
Did he give you time to explain it?
No. He just threw his weight around.
Was he one of the gang ho ones? Was he like?
He was just a dick. Nobody liked him.
Okay.
Just as Priestland, in case you're still
hard
alive.
ass.
He's probably dead. He might not be. He was old.
Been in the job too long, probably.
Maybe. Do you think this game can go beyond 57-0? 57 is still a long way away. The Aussies might do something crazy. The All Blacks are running it out of their own 22. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh,
That was
Look
charged
out,
down.
That was charged.
Oh!
There's a try. There's a
Australia
try.
do get on the board. Okay,
Yep.
you were right.
Yes.
You were right. Whainga'a gets them on the board.
Yep.
South Africa, your hope lives on.
Yep.
They could still take the bonus point away if they can get
could.
one more.
They could.
oh, he got charged down.
Yes.
Who was it that made the charge?
Don't know.
Or was it Frost? I think it must have been Frost.
Nick Frost. There you go.
Great run from Samu with the offload. Top stuff.
Were you there when the defence lawyers Kevin Ryan and Peter Williams were around, or were they before your time?
Peter Williams sounds familiar, but I could be...
They were defence lawyers.
I could be mistaken. The one guy that was there when I was there was this guy, Chris Kaminsky.
Oh, Kaminsky, yeah.
He was a former cop, and everyone told me just to mind what you say around him, because he's
We got that one.
good kick, 32-7. He might try to twist something you've said into his case. You know what I mean? Because before the case starts, when you're in the courtroom, you just talk bollocks with the lawyers, and they always just told me just watch what you say, because he's always a bit... Apparently, I don't know this for sure, but apparently he used to park his car by the courthouse, which is really short-term parking, and if he got a ticket, he would put it on the car next door.
Oh, really?
And then hoping the person would just get it, oh shit, and they wouldn't read the number plate, and they would just pay it. Yeah. So.
How were your dealings with him?
Oh,
he was always fine with me, but I just heard all these stories about him.
golly, it was not even any pressure on him. Just dropped it cold.
So you just watched your P's and Q's with him and did what you were meant to do.
Hey, Gary de Groen's here.
Hey!
Hey!
Hi, Gary.
Yeah, long time no see, man.
Hello, Gazza.
How's it going, bro?
Good to see you.
I'm well, man. Things are going good. How are you
How are
guys?
We're good.
All good.
Yeah, we're good. Good.
All good in the hood.
Going well. Good stuff, man. Have to catch up. There's only one Gazza. Well, right now there's two Gazzas, I'm afraid. That Gazza and this Gazza. That Gazza's met this Gazza. It all gets a bit confusing.
It does.
So this means New Zealand's winning the Rugby Championship so far. Liam, yeah, man. So far it's looking pretty good. Yeah, we always say we have to catch up. I know, we're both slack. Problem is you're slack and I'm slack, which means nothing ever happens. You need one person to be proactive. I am trying to be slightly proactive. I went to see my old high school mate a few weeks ago for lunch, and I initiated it, which is pretty rare. I usually just fart ass around and do my own thing. Abish.
How's he getting on?
He's going good. This dude's got 4 kids, so...
Where's he living?
They live in Glen Eden.
Oh, Glen Eden.
So also out west, so not too far away
Keep
though.
Keep going.
Oh, close.
That's doubtful. I don't know about that, Brace.
Oh, well. Gary. How can you tell from there?
Did Australia win it in 2011? I think they did, mate. I think they did win the Rugby Championship 2011. Or was it 2015? Or was it both? Jax is in Australia. How's it going, man? A couple of Springbok fans in the crowd. Just got home from work. Is that the live score 32-7? It is, mate. It is. The Wallabies haven't had their finest outing, although I will say at least one of our tries, from my point of view, was pretty bloody fortuitous.
Lucky.
Very lucky. And the Wallabies did have 2 yellow cards in the first half, and they didn't
just
cough
dropped
up
the
any
ball.
points. Jeez, they're just knocking it on, man. Why are you guys knocking it on their own goal line?
Dropping it.
Nick White's in there again.
Yep.
Caleb Clark doesn't normally get upset, but he had a go at him and him and a
I
carer.
think he was trying to break it up.
One game on, one game off, usual story. That seems to be the way, isn't it?
What are we going to do? Get out. That's a good idea. We need another try.
All Blacks have got the game by the scruff of the neck at the moment. Just that pressure. That just sums up the Aussie game, doesn't it, so far? Aussies with a 5 metre scrum and end up coughing up the ball on their own line.
Go, keep going, keep going.
Try time.
Try, yep.
That's Telkiaho.
Yep.
Takiaho. He's a scoring machine, that boy.
He's a good player.
I'm going Cody Taylor got a try tonight too.
Eden Park strikes again. We are bloody good at Eden Park. What can I say?
We should play all our games there.
Yeah. The rest of New Zealand would love that.
They would.
Trip
Of course
up
they
to
would.
Auckland, have a long weekend up here.
That's right.
Yeah, well, every other country does it well. At least England, they do it with
England.
Twickenham, and Wales does it, and France
That's
do
right.
it, you know. They don't send the games
When
all
the
around
guys
the
that came in and
country.
helped on the backs came in.
New Zealand's not that big, you know.
No,
It's not
exactly.
from Dunedin to even Invercargill to Auckland. It's not that far.
Not really.
Come on, rest of New Zealand. You know you'd love it.
Yes. Good excuse to come up here.
Yeah, Tokiaho was money, absolutely. Dude is our premier hooker by a mile.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Richie kicked this one.
When they signed him for the All Blacks, he had a lot of offers from overseas, eh? Takiaho. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Nah,
Oh,
for
No,
post.
it hits a post.
Poster.
The
He's
ref
solid, eh?
He is.
saw Aaron Smith cheering from the sideline, and someone said the ref can't tell him to shut up from the sideline. Well, he could try. Gazza has been told off
Yes.
as a supporter on the sideline, but
Yes.
Many times.
admittedly different situation. Where's Tui Basashek, man? Come on. We're 37-7 up. Surely you give him 15 minutes. Nah. I said at the start of the game it'd be single-digit minutes. I'm only 3.5 minutes away from being right.
You are too.
We miss you, Hooper. Yeah. Hoops need to get his head right. Akira with the kick through. Goodness me. Marika's having to chase that one back. He got it. It's embarrassing, Gary. Yeah. Yeah. It needed to be last week. Hey, Eden Park was always going to be tough. Roy Hooper is out with basically
Personal reasons.
depression, I think. He's just not doing good in a mental place, so he's taking a bit of time out of the game.
He'll be back.
Yeah. What is it about Eden Park?
The last game we lost, I was there.
Well,
94.
With the beer prices the way they are, maybe the players are told if they lose, they have to pay for their own beer.
I think he's going to come
going
off. He
off.
should come
Yeah.
off now.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like you're going to lose your bet.
Oh, yeah. Here comes RTS.
Oh, it might be
surely.
Reese coming on.
Oh, yeah, actually, you're right. Oh, he got crunched by Callaway.
Good. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Reese is on.
He's got a ridiculous haircut.
Oh, that looks quite serious.
A lot of these guys have dumb haircuts.
Oh, but his is particularly bad.
Tony wants to know what was the price of a beer at Eden Park back in 1994.
Oh, God, I wouldn't have a clue, mate.
You never used to buy the beers then, did
Nah,
you?
we never bought beer at Eden Park.
No.
Probably
Beer.
it was probably expensive for its time.
It would have been. It's always expensive at those sort of places. What was it when we went the last time?
Oh God, I don't know, a lot
$10? I think it was more than that.
probably.
Yeah, about $10. Yeah, they charge the earth, guys.
Yeah,
Charge the earth.
They always do at those sort of places.
$61 for the Wallabies to win.
There's the handling errors. That's the talent
10-2,
thing, isn't it?
yeah. I mean that one led to the last try when they had the scrum on their own line.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's just you can't be doing that at Eden Park.
Well, there was two, wasn't there? Just dropped it.
Yeah, basically. I mean, basically, if you want to win in New Zealand as a touring side, you need to be clinical, eh?
Yeah.
AB's the scorer here again. You reckon, Gazza? Maybe.
Maybe. There's only 12 minutes to go, so they may get another couple of tries, but the Wallabies have certainly, you certainly predicted it because you said they were either going to be a downer or they were going to be brilliant. Well, I thought they might be a lot better than what they are, but they're not, so they were definitely on a downer from last week. They seem like they were a bit shell-shocked.
Hopefully we see Jordan versus Van der Merwe in November. Yeah, Michael, mate, that's true. Good to see you. But yeah, Van der Merwe is unbelievably quick for a big man. And Jordan's very elusive, so yeah. Oh well, there you go. Wallabies hung on under a bit of pressure. RTS, well, I was pretty bloody close. He's going to get 11 minutes if he comes on here.
So Tui's coming on.
Like I said, single digits. I
there he is.
wasn't far wrong.
Oh no, he's not on yet.
He's coming on. Well, maybe he is not on
Not
yet.
yet.
Genuinely, maybe I still might be right. Depends how long this play of the game takes.
Oh, they knocked it on.
Yeah, he'll come on now. Yeah, next stoppage he'll come on. Bet there'll be another press conference where the Wallabies say they'll work on their discipline, but there's been nothing. They say every game for the last few years.
On for Bodie.
Ten minutes.
You missed by 11, 12 seconds.
Yep.
He cut his hair in the last game.
That's why he's got the thing around his head, I guess.
Yep.
RTS to get his first try, you reckon? Okay.
He got his first try for Auckland only the other day.
True enough.
Yep.
He didn't get any for the Blues, eh?
Did he get one?
He might have. I know he was hunting for it for ages. Reece Hodge takes the mark. Better than the Petafeta situation. Yeah, true. It's minutes, not seconds. So
that was
happy
ridiculous.
days.
It was ridiculous. He'll
English-
go on the Northern Tour.
Englishman here. Woke up hungover. Check rugby fixtures. Totally forgot this game was on. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I love close battles, so I was a bit disappointed by the scoreline. Well, I guess you didn't miss a close game if that's the case.
Oh,
Reece, that tackle was pretty upright. He got one for the Blues. Okay, you guys have got the better memories than me. I'm a shocker.
They should run it. They got to run it. When you're in this situation, you just have to run.
They're trying to.
Run the ball out, man. Run the ball out, and we got penalised.
The last time you guys came here for a stream, we won like 50 something over the Argies, wasn't it?
Yeah, 53-3.
Yes. Yeah.
Were you guys here when we lost to Ireland, or was it the game we won?
No, we won 42-18.
Maybe
42.
Yeah, every time you guys came here for a stream.
42. Yeah, we won at Eden Park. We won the first game at Eden Park.
Yes.
Remember? 6 tries to 3.
Oh, they missed touch? Wallabies, man. Yeah, they're not doing themselves any favours in this one, are they?
Takiaho again.
Oh.
Oh, he's penalising us. Oh, what's he doing?
Oh, well, they were over the ball.
Yeah.
You gotta be fair, Gary.
But you got to give the man time doing that.
No, you
No, you don't.
They
They
don't.
don't get no time
They
these
don't get
days.
no time.
Immediately roll away.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. That was a good kick. Good kick by Foley.
Yeah, that one, when I said it was an upright tackle, oh,
Ooh.
man. I said it at the
You
time.
did.
You
You
can't
did.
do bloody upright tackles. You need to bend your freaking
Yeah.
waist, man.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Look worse on slow motion, eh?
Will that come back to bite him?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, look out.
Might be Wallaby try time.
Might be.
Bell's quite fast for a prop, isn't he?
Yeah, he's really mobile. Maybe a post-match sanction. The way they've been ruling that recently has been yellows.
Oh, yeah.
The Super Rugby season, they were giving every tackle like that a red.
Yeah.
And there was a huge flurry of them, but they've now
Oh,
seemingly
Clark went over.
dialed it back a little bit. I saw one of them just this morning in England, and they gave it was pretty similar to that. They gave it a
Yellow.
yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a lot of those kind of upright tackles. But then again, I mean, wasn't it Tarval got a red one for a cheek-to-cheek one? So if it's bad enough, it can still be red.
Yeah.
Keep going. Go, Dalton.
So much rugby, yeah.
No. Go right.
Dalton's looking a bit sore. Or tired, one or the other.
Oh.
Turnover from, was that Nick White?
They're going to run it.
What are the Wallabies going to do with 6 minutes to go?
They're going to run it. They're going to try and do us out of a bonus point.
They'll still need, what, 2 more? Pattaya doesn't have the greatest boot.
That was a good break. Look at that.
Wow.
Straight over right.
Alright, Gax, man. Take care of yourself, man.
Yep, see you, mate.
We'll talk about catching up and then not do it sometime soon.
See you, Gazza.
Your folks were in the live stream for the 3rd Ireland test. You guys have blocked it from your minds, and me as well.
We must have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here I was thinking that was the pattern with you guys.
Yeah.
A winning pattern.
You block the bad.
How much of the lead do the All Blacks have? Basically plus 13. So, was that 50? Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, pretty big.
Foley's going off. Can the Rugby Championship be tied, or is it decided on points?
It would be for and against.
Yeah, there's a bunch of ways they can split it.
Yeah.
The first one is whichever side gets the most
Most
wins,
points, yeah.
wins, but
Wins,
they'll
okay.
both be on the same wins if South
Yeah.
Africa win.
Yeah.
Then it's on like head to head.
Oh,
But we
yes.
beat them once and
They
they beat
beat
us
us
once, so
once,
again
yeah.
that doesn't work. So I
Yeah.
think
No.
the next way is points difference.
Points difference, yeah. Ooh.
Almost. think the All Blacks are going to go for another try here.
They might as well.
Yeah, they might as well. Give it to Takiaho, let him get another one.
How about a championship grand final? I'm pretty sure we wouldn't complain about that, but
Are they going to go for the kick? That's a bit silly.
get the points difference out by as much
Take a
as
bit
they
of
can,
time
I
off.
guess.
I suppose.
How many tries we got? 5. They got 1.
Mm.
There should be a championship final. There's nothing we've done. We've never done it with the Rugby Championship. They don't do it in the Six Nations. It's just whoever's top of the log.
We do it with the. Do we do it with the
Super Rugby does.
Yeah,
the
Super
final.
Rugby does. They do it over in Europe too, don't they?
Most of the club competitions seem to like having a final.
Yeah. Pro 14 and all those.
Yeah, but this and the Six Nations just do whoever's top of the log.
Yeah.
Richie.
What did you guys think of the time wasting call last week? These guys are asking.
That was right. They were warned.
No,
That was
hesitation.
correct. They were warned.
The referee stopped the clock and told him that he had to play. Then he put the time back on and said play. I don't know. Take it how you like. His teammates were telling him to kick it.
I did a whole video about it, so I don't need to talk about it.
Did you hear much reaction?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm sure. There were been.
If you want to start a YouTube channel and you want reactions,
Yes.
talk about refereeing decisions.
Yes. Yeah,
I think I got more reaction to that than the actual game.
I'm sure.
I tend not to touch them because I don't really like the feeding off the controversy, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's...
You have to, yeah.
You have to, yeah.
That's fair enough.
So was it kind of 50-50?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Some people like prick of a ref, calls a
Yeah.
call which never gets called. Other people
Yeah.
like, bro, how clear can you get?
Takiaho dropped it.
I basically said they both could have done better.
But yeah.
I think refs can manage the game better than the way he managed it throughout the game, but also keeping in mind that he's not a native English speaker,
that's
so
right.
it's kind of hard to expect him to be having those little personal conversations as they're like,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
walking to a line out or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think I basically said something like,
Oh, there's a bit of blood there
that's
now.
a bit of claret, yeah.
Yeah.
Like he could have said to him, way earlier in the game, you're taking the piss with these kicks, I'm going to free kick you if you keep doing that.
Yeah.
And then I think this whole situation's
Would have
not
gone
a
away.
thing.
That's right. It wouldn't have happened. Yeah, that's right.
But, you know, he didn't say it. He just said, come on, let's go. Well, he
Yeah,
actually said,
whatever.
we play.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Good tackle.
A minute to go, folks. A minute 20. Can the Wallabies get one last one to try and give the
we don't
Springboks a
want to
wee
score.
leg up? Controversy creates cash. Remember that. Basically, Joe, that's basically what platforms like Twitter thrives off, right? I know you guys don't use Twitter,
No, not
but you could look at the most innocuous post on
Yes.
Twitter.
Yeah.
It could be like, isn't that cat cute? And you will find a comment where it's like, fucking piece of shit cat. I hate
Yes.
that cat.
Yeah.
I hate cats. They kill birds or something like
Yeah.
something. You will honestly find
Yes.
there's an argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, it's just a thing.
Yes.
I can't stand it.
No.
I only really use it to try and follow the news because the news seems to come out a bit faster on there, but
Oh.
the amount of arguments is painful.
I always thought Twitter was bad news.
Use Instagram? You do, mate.
Nah, not really. I'm too old. Twitter's a dumpster fire, says Wolfson, pretty much. 10 seconds to go. Twitter's dreadful, says David. Yep. All the accounts I follow are pretty much official, like team accounts, like the All Blacks account, Wallabies account, just because I want to know, like, oh, the team's been announced. Like, that's
Yes.
often one of the first places that'll get it.
Yeah.
one last chance for the Wallabies before full time. They can at least give the South Africans a slightly less horrendous points difference to chase down. They can't get rid of the bonus point. Can they get one more? All Blacks defence is holding.
They're going to have to spin it.
The bloke might actually be right, and genuinely the cat might be a bit of a bastard. That's the thing, you don't know. You genuinely don't know. Oh man, they had the numbers, but the pass was lippy. Whoa, Christie got flattened.
He did.
Maybe an intercept, you reckon, Junaid? 8 Wallaby phases. McCright goes for a carry. Oh, try time. 10 phases and they got it.
Goodness me.
That gives them a little bit of show. 5 tries to 2.
Well, that'll be 42-14.
Yes.
Because they'll kick that conversion because it's right under the sticks.
Gee, it's a good tackle by Christie to stop him.
Well, Christie got flattened.
Yeah, he got flattened all right.
Put his body on the line. Yeah. Oh well, I mean that's a nice way for the Wallabies to end it, I guess. But pretty bad day at the office, you'd have to say. Crazy match. I feel like there was a lot of errors and a fair bit of whistle, but yeah, the All Blacks are certainly in the driver's seat. South Africa will need to get a big result to overturn that one, but
how much do they have to win by?
They
30 something?
More than that.
Oh, do they?
Because we've got a 13-point head start plus basically 40 odd, I think.
I think so.
Yeah. 39 says Junaid. Yeah, that's pretty much it. 39 or 40. Yeah, so they will need a big win. They will need a big win. All right. Well, happy days, folks. No upset at the Garden of Eden. Not quite the drama of last week. But, yeah. Happy days. All right, everybody. Cheers for coming along.
Well, that was a pretty good performance by the All Blacks. What would I give them? I give them probably 7.5 out of 10.
7.5.
Yep.
Credit to Fozzie.
No, Schmidt.
Credit to Schmidt.
Schmidt and Ryan.
It's got to be the other two, surely. They've only started to come right since those two joined the team.
Yeah. All right.
Who's going to be man of the match?
I don't think they do it. I think they do man of the match. But anyway, cheers, everybody. Take care of yourselves.
Yeah, see you later, folks.
Thank you,
Bye,
Dawn and
everybody.
Gazza, for coming around.
Oh, we love coming round.
And, yeah,
See you
we'll
later.
Everybody.
catch you guys for
Stay
another
care,
one.
stay safe.
Maybe you guys can come around for one in November.
November.
Yeah, unless you want to come around for the Women's World Cup, that's October. So
Yeah, I'll come out for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do that.
yeah, I'll do the Women's World Cup.
We could do that.
okay. Cheers, everybody.
See you
Catch
later.
again soon.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye, everybody.